You came here for the conversation, right?
It's going down. It's crazy.
Well, let me be clear. Nothing is off the table. We bring it to you raw and uncut. This is Never Play Yourself, the podcast.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Yo, it's your boy P4 with another episode of Never Play Yourself podcast. What it do?
What it do? It's the kid, TJ. What's going on?
We switched it up on y'all then.
$1 billion upgrades every time. I'm telling y'all, every time you see me, it's an upgrade. I'm telling you.
You know, hope y'all like the feng shui. You know,
you have a feng shui home.
We here. You know, what you call it? New locations.
The location, $1 billion locations every time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Keep you on your toes.
Got to.
Keep on your toes.
Got to.
Man, what's good, man?
You know, chilling, man. I'm good. I wish I would have wore some shorts today, but you know.
I see you with the
got the ankles out.
Yeah.
But, you know, no
they
shorts.
Greased up, Paul.
Yeah.
I had a little throwback. So
I see you. You know what I'm saying? You cleaning the motherfucker. I had them bitches when I was like 6, 7.
This is my second pair.
I had them bitches hard. I wish I would have got them when they came back out, but I didn't. But yeah, I had them bitches as a kid. I ain't had no 8s since I was a kid.
Aqua 8s, for those who don't know.
Yeah,
they
if you
can't see
don't.
my feet. Aqua 8s, gang.
If they don't know.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, man. Let's go on clink, man.
Clink on some new shit. Then you got us taking double shots.
You double shot today.
Smooth shit.
Yeah. Pause. Had a pause on that.
What you do? I ain't even see it.
It's a good thing. It's good right there.
You ain't almost choked, did you?
No, I did not.
Okay.
Not on that. Pause. Had to put it out there.
Oh my God.
I know somebody's gonna be out there when they watching this. Pause.
Lord have mercy. What we talking about, man?
Man, look here. I know it's been a minute, man, and let's talk about a little sports a little bit. You know, we're gonna talk about Ja Morant.
Your boy.
We're gonna talk about Ja Morant, man.
Your
Ja Morant.
Your boy.
Once again, Ja Morant.
Your boy.
Oh man, where should I start?
In the M-Top.
Listen. Listen. I mean, he just young and dumb, man.
Young and dumb. I mean, we all been there, but we ain't had 200 million.
But
we ain't had 200 million.
You right.
I ain't had 200 million.
If I had 200 million, I still wouldn't be acting like.
No, not.
You know, I didn't. Even when I was his age, what 23?
Yeah, 23. You also got to understand, like when we was 23, the first time you get a little slap on the wrist about some shit you did, that ain't gonna make you change.
Especially when the whole
world saw it though. But I partly blame his team. I don't know who his team consists of. You know,
like his circle.
His circle,
yeah.
But in the second video, the nigga who was recording actually tried to save him. Which he tried, but he didn't know he was gonna pull the blicky out. Like, why would you do that? He was like, he recording on live. Josh saw that was recording on live, and then said, "Oh, you live? Let me get my gun out." Like what? You had it in your pocket. Why you got to show a camera? Like, I don't understand why you got to show the camera that you got a gun. That's his first gun. It got to be. That's his first gun.
Gotta be.
That's his first gun.
Gotta be.
Cause you got that motherfucker out
he
too
waving
much.
that thing out like it's
like he never had one.
Lightsaber, bro. They're like Star Wars running. I
remember when I first had my first one, I was waving around like I wasn't posting it. But I had the camera on. You know what I'm saying? Taking pictures and shit, thinking I was hard and shit.
He was out here
flicking up by myself, but not showing the world. You know what I'm saying?
Tall mirror just out here.
Get my poses right, trying to figure out.
He Charles Angels and shit.
Trying to figure out how I'm gonna shoot the first nigga.
Pew pew pew.
How I'm gonna shoot the first nigga. Trying to figure it out.
You out here like you took the clip out, right?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Hey, these young kids, man. got the banana clip. They out here just waving around here like it's a flag.
Man, ain't no telling why. I don't understand it. But
I mean, you know, I know that with the second video, the dude that was with him, that's his homie. He played basketball with him in school.
like high school?
Yeah, with him and Zion. So I was like, oh, so that's his day one.
Yeah. You could kind of tell he tried to take the camera down, like he was just recording, and that shit just threw me off. Like it wasn't like he was recording and he pulled the camera out while Ja had his gun out. Ja pulled his gun out
Right.
after he saw the video was recording. I'm like, nigga, you don't care about the NBA? You don't like first nigga trying to get out the NBA.
I bet when he did it, it was like a quick like.
It didn't look like he said fuck at all.
But no,
like his partner said fuck.
Because the natural eye, if you watch it, it happened so fast you didn't see it. It was somebody's being detective, and then they just slow the video down, and you see it, and then it just.
I'm saying like his partner looked like fuck when he saw the gun in the camera, but it didn't look like
not with Ja.
Ja didn't look like he said fuck. Like his partner automatically was like, "What the is this dumb?" But shit, it's live, so it ain't nothing you could do about it at that point. Because you know even if you take it down that second, they going to find it.
But and you know what's another crazy is like I didn't know people I guess I know now. People out here screen record when you online.
Fucking right they are.
They screen recording it like
the media trying to do everything to catch you. It's the media world. They gonna do everything they can to catch you doing something you ain't supposed to be doing.
Because I mean, I heard of course they pulled up his little homie. They pulled up all his little track record, and apparently he been banned for all the Memphis Grizzlies games.
Damn.
Yeah. So
prior to this, or you talking about
prior to this,
the one who was recording?
Yeah.
Damn, what he do?
Apparently, I guess the incident they had in Indiana.
Okay.
Whatever, he was involved with that too.
Uh-huh.
With it, because his dad was involved, all that. So they banned him from all the home games. So little buddy can't guard him. So he just show up at the away games.
Away games.
So I just be like, oh man,
NBA gonna ban him soon. How many games you think he gonna get?
At least half.
No, I'm thinking at least 40. Because when Adam set up,
it was what 80-some games?
82.
82.
Yeah.
So at
least 40.
At least gonna get.
At least 40.
He's gonna be gone All-Star break or something right before.
For sure, he ain't gonna have a chance to. He may come back a week before the All-Star game. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he definitely he fucked off his extra money being on that dumb shit from the earlier.
Powerade dropped his shoe. But Nike then pulled his shoe off the.
I seen somebody talk about some. They pulled Kyrie's shoe for reposting something and to give a nigga with a gun his spot. Like I pulled Kyrie off because he reposted something to put this nigga waving guns on, like.
But I mean, hey,
But they ain't dropped him, so.
No, yeah, but it took a minute for Nike to drop Kyrie. It didn't want like it was just immediate. It took them a minute.
Yeah.
So I think once they get done, the NBA lay down the law. What they gonna do? I think
Nike gonna be right behind him. Yeah, Adam Silver looked like he was so disappointed when he had to talk about that shit.
Like Adam Silver needs some tissue. Like somebody was gonna slide on the desk and it's like, here you go.
He wanted to cry when he was talking about that shit. Like, man, I couldn't believe this.
It sound like y'all had drinks and hung out.
Man, right?
Like you been knowing him for a while.
Man,
y'all have conversations.
He had a deep conversation with that man and believed everything he said. Just for that man to go out and 2 months later and do the same shit.
Heard he got that text. Adam Silver was like, John, pull the car over. He did what?
Pull the car over.
He called him on speed phone. Hello?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you?
Cussing that man out.
Immediately.
Cussing that man out.
Cussing that man out. I don't know, man. I don't understand the whole thing about it. I mean, I do agree that he need to just change up his circle, change up his attitude as far as like, and another thing, everybody know I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. If you don't know, you know now. That is the wrong city.
To be
acting like that.
Just waving guns and shit.
You acting like waving guns. Now, granted. Now, I was watching All the Smoke with Lil Wayne was featured on there, and he had something to say. If you ain't watched the clip, you'll watch it. Lil Wayne was like, we don't know Ja. That's true. We don't know Ja.
Right.
We just know the basketball player. He came out of University of Washington?
No, Ja Morant went to Murray State.
Murray State, okay. So, I don't know why I thought University of Washington, but all we know is that the basketball player. We don't know
About him.
About Ja.
Yeah.
And the life that he lives. And it was like, he had to ask somebody that's a younger artist around his age, like, why do these people will do that anyway? And he was saying that usually is to let somebody else know
that you got it on.
That you
I got
got
my thigh on.
Right. So he says, really, pretty much you letting somebody else know. And it was like, so Ja could be dealing and messing around, and we don't know.
But why? But why?
I get you.
Like Shannon Sharp say, nigga, you are not a thug. You are a basketball player.
A professional
basketball player. Like, nigga, there's
professional basketball.
They got professional shooters too.
Facts.
They got those. They got those too.
These kids got no fear. If anybody should just peep out all these rappers that's as of late that ain't got popped.
Man.
Wherever they at, they coming to get them. They coming in their cribs, their hotels,
for less.
At the sandwich shop, they popping them right there.
Man.
So I just it just shake your head and just like, man.
I just look at it like I hope that this situation teaches him that to be a better person, to be a better man, a better brother, son, basketball player,
right.
All of that, and like to get out that stupid shit, because we want to see this man succeed. We want to see him be a great NBA player. Do a lot, get his shoe back, have a great career. When his career is going good in the NBA, it's good for the NBA. It's good for fans. It's good for the natural, not even the deep basketball fans. It's good for the how you call it. Casual basketball fans, right. Casual basketball fans know who Ja is. Right. So, it's good for him to be an upstanding basketball player and have good standings and play. So we need that from him.
True that. So yeah, man, I just hope he just, get better, man. Just do better. I hope he know better now.
Right.
You hope.
I mean, you hope, but when he ain't getting them checks for 40 games, he might a little something.
Yeah.
You might see a little something.
You might hope he's saving his coins right now.
Right, because you just blowing it banking on that check. That check ain't coming for a little while.
Yeah.
So even though it's guaranteed, but if you get suspended, they take it.
A clause
they gotta take that job. Because guaranteed, even guaranteed don't mean guaranteed if you.
Right. Cool. But switching gears to a positive note.
Okay, then.
I know early in the year, LeBron James broke the all-time scoring record.
Yeah.
And
happy for him.
You happy for him?
I'm happy for him. I don't like his fans, but I'm happy for him.
Happy for him. I like his chain that he had once he broke it.
The chain? I ain't see the chain.
Oh, yeah, it was very nice.
What do you have?
A whole bunch of shit. It
was so crazy.
It was stupid, but I was like, okay, yeah, I would rock that. Yeah,
he went crazy on it.
But yeah man, I kind of look at it like I like what he's done for the sport.
Yeah.
I slick look at it as a lifetime achievement award.
It definitely is longevity. That's definitely what I see in LeBron. Like, he's longevity awards, lifetime, anything like that. He's done it. Like, he's broke the mold on that shit, because even though they got put out the playoffs, man had 40.
Yeah, he mustered. He had to muster that up.
Man, he gave everything he had in that game.
Man. And it was in the first half, because that second half.
No, he put 30 in the first half? No, it was 30 in the first half, I think.
Yeah, he had majority of points in the first half. Yeah. He had 21 in the first quarter.
Yeah, he had 21 in the first quarter. I remember that.
I think he scored 10 in the second.
Yeah.
And the last 10 was the last
whatever.
2 quarters. So yeah, he ain't had that much left.
He gave everything he had in that first half.
He tried to carry him.
I'm gonna get us through the first half. Y'all gotta help me out in the second half.
Right.
And nobody was there.
But I know he kind of hinted. He changed the
narrative. I was just going to say that. Like,
changed the narrative by he get swept.
Do you think he did that on purpose and tried to? He's straight. It's all
here.
I believe that.
Listen, I mean, it was already. He had enough time to even think about it because he saw all the outlets. He heard all the rumors. He's probably seen all the text messages. And
after that third
loss, if
they
get swept, just that the other. What about his legacy? Oh, he had it planned. Like, all right, we get swept. Just hit him with this. Yeah, I got a PR person.
Yeah, I'm gonna answer a couple questions, and then I'm gonna say I might retire. It's just so I ain't got to do it. So we ain't got to listen to these questions all off season. Talk about how we got swept and shit. But it's kind of like. I feel him on that because you don't want that narrative like you got swept, but also it's kind of does a disrespect to the Denver Nuggets,
right? Because
now pretty much only thing people are talking about is LeBron possibly retiring after that series, and to sweep somebody, to beat somebody 4 games in a row is a lot. Like that's a big deal, and the media is talking about is LeBron possibly retiring.
Right. I mean, listen, even if he had won his 5th ring, I don't think the needle moved at all for me. I don't think he.
Why?
It would have just been a 5th ring. I don't think it would. To me, it would have been all. It just wouldn't move the needle. It just wouldn't.
I feel you.
To me, it just wouldn't. It wouldn't have.
I don't think so.
Moved him any closer to Jordan. I mean, it would have moved him as far as rings is concerned, but it wouldn't change anything because he's already established himself as, to me, the second best player ever in the sport. So it wouldn't have changed anything.
Yeah,
it would have capped off a good year. Think of the story. You talking about this? The team started off 2-10.
Yeah.
He breaks the record, and then he got his team in the playoff, got it to play in, and he beat Golden State. He beat the 2 seed.
Well, he beat Memphis first, then the Golden State. Yeah.
So and beat the 1 seed.
Yeah.
Oh, I can hear the LeBron fans now doing this right here.
GOAT. Can't tell him he ain't the GOAT, man. Yeah. I'm just like, I don't know. It's for me, he's a longevity GOAT. Like I don't know if I would say second, but probably second. Best ever, but I just didn't feel. I don't feel like he had that dog that Mike had. Like that, I'm not letting you win.
And that's been my whole thing with LeBron.
I'm not letting you win. And everybody like talks about, oh, Jordan got swept this time. LeBron got swept too. Everybody got swept. What did you do when it mattered the most?
Right.
When it mattered the most. When the money was on the line, chips is on the table, everybody's all in. It's you or him. What did you do?
Right.
Then what they're gonna say is, well, he went 12 times or how many ever times he went to the NBA Finals, and I'm like, so now you're changing the question. I asked you, what did you do? I ain't asked you how many times you got there.
You're changing the question.
Yeah. What did you do when you got there? Right. That's what I want to know. And that's a tough question for them to just straight up answer. They like to, now it's this and that, and he's done this, and he went this many times, and all of that. Like, I ain't saying nothing wrong with that. It's great to go that many times. It's great to get there. But for me personally, I'd rather win every time I went than to go 20 times.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's just me. And then they're going to say, well, you didn't have a chance to go. Well, having a chance, if you ain't first, you're last. Ain't that what Ricky Bobby said? If you ain't first, you're last. So,
not first, you're last.
So, I ain't trying to hear all that.
Man.
I'd rather go to Cancun a couple weeks earlier than to go and lose. That's just me.
I mean, if he retire, it'd be great. Now he can
go
to all the Bronny's games.
He's not retiring. He can
go all the Bronny's games.
He's not retiring. I be listening to Skip sometimes, Man, he got 50 mil the next 2 years. Each year.
Yeah,
He not retired.
He not.
50 mil a year? That's 100
He
mil.
don't need it.
He do need it because he want to own a team.
You think so? You think he needed when he
He need it. He 1 billion. He only got a billion. A billion don't buy a team. Like,
I don't think he'll buy it solo. He probably
He not gonna-
gonna have some partners.
right, but the more money you have, the less partners you gotta have.
True that.
You know what I'm saying? I think he want to be like majority owner. I think, but I don't know if that's true. But I know he wants to own a team.
You think you want to own the team like right out the gate, like as soon as he get done?
Nah, but what I mean, he's still gonna have to have that money.
That's true. That's true.
The more he play, the more endorsement money he get, the more, all that money, all that revenue comes in off him playing. And I'm sure he has a plan to make some money outside of basketball once he retire. But
Which
it ain't gonna it ain't gonna be 50 million for 8 months of work.
True. And then if he get hurt, give or take,
Yeah.
50, 60 games.
Yeah.
So,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
And then it's gonna be just switching to the new NBA stuff that they talking about. I don't know if he gonna be able to make a all NBA team no more, because you got to play so many games.
Oh, yeah.
So
He just got to not get hurt.
he's 38. I know that sound good, like just not get hurt, but but
This year,
nigga, with 38, when you running up and down the court every time, you're gonna have some aches and pains. All right, I gotta sit this game out, so
man,
I gotta.
I already know, man.
You know what I mean?
Feel it in my damn self.
Right,
I'm talking about, I was in the house. I was walking. I was getting something. All I seen just a little instant sharp pain.
But you gotta stretch more.
My son said, "What's that, Dad?" It wouldn't even.
You gotta stretch more. I'm telling you.
what it is?
Yeah, it'll help.
Dad, you all right?
It'll help for real.
His mama said he getting old. I couldn't even answer. Couldn't even get the answer out.
But I'm telling you, you start stretching more, that shit start to go away.
It start going away.
Yeah,
All right,
little by little.
Little
You
by
try to do, I got one of my teammates. He stretches for an hour every single day. I ain't there yet.
I was finna say,
I ain't there yet.
Where he got the time for that?
He wakes up early as fuck and does it. I try to do it like at least 2 times a week. Sometimes I get to 3.
For an hour?
For an hour straight. Sometimes I do it while I'm watching the game or something, or just anytime. But like that junk, I'm telling you, it's
How much has that helped you though?
A big difference. Like I'm faster. I get faster with it. It's more agile. I'm able to do more. Don't have pains that you typically would have. I work out a lot, so when my leg days are not as bad if I do the stretching like the day before or day after. If I do that for an hour, it's not as bad. So all of that, like this shit, that stretching yoga shit, that shit really is what they say it is. Like it help a lot.
I know that yoga. I did yoga in college, and
That's all it is. It's the same.
my God,
It's the same. Just stretching. Like
my goodness, like our coach, he told us like, I remember like it was yesterday. We was freshmen. We probably won at the school 2 weeks. Man said we had mandatory yoga practice.
oh, that's track. You talking about Ole Miss?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? What is that? What is yoga? We had to go to the rec center. That's where they had the yoga classes and everything. Had to go in there and they looking at us crazy. You talking about 5 of us, young black kids going in there, a bunch of little, regular people up in there, and they like
The weights. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
I don't know if anybody caught it.
I don't know if they heard it.
But went in there, man, kicked our ass.
Yeah.
Man, that yoga was kicking our ass. Like you leaving, you hurting.
Yeah.
Supposed to be stretching, you coming out there hurting. Like, oh my God.
It'll be something different, but I feel like stretching is almost the same, but that yoga shit is like
That's
on a
Joe
different
Johnson
level.
doing that for real. Mm-hmm. Joe Johnson, I seen him on the ground. My God, brother, he go do that with him. in the yoga class, and I'm like, oh yeah, I see y'all.
Yeah, that joint.
I wish I
I know LeBron do it too. I'm sure LeBron do it too.
Yeah,
but
he probably doesn't do it like that intense. But if they
not like
spending $1 million,
but he spend $1 million on his body every year.
Yeah.
Damn right, he doing some. He's stretching a lot. You got to.
You got to. Shit. Probably got a yoga instructor. He probably got he got a whole squad on salary.
Yeah.
As far as like his body and health.
Chef. I'm sure he got chefs and all of that.
He probably like, look, I need and see that's the thing about people when they look at celebrities and rappers or artists or anybody, they got a little bread on them and they can afford it. They can afford somebody making their meals. Yep. They ain't got to think about it because they paying them. Yeah. Have the meal ready, have the shake.
Yep.
They're gonna pull up, to wherever gym they in.
Got the food ready.
Right,
it's gonna be fresh,
like
new.
The Rock. Right,
new.
Wherever he travels, what he gonna do? He brings the gym with him.
Yeah,
brings his own personal gym with him. Yeah, you gotta pay like somebody, and that's how you stay solid like that. But when you got a 9 to 5, you got wife and kids, you got sports that they gotta do.
Any little inconvenience mess up the whole gym. Mess up the whole gym. You run into an accident on the way to the gym. Now you can't even go.
You drinking the washer and dryer over, and the window is for 4 hours. You go to the gym. Like, this is messing the window up. And then they get there, they go get there like at the 3 hour and 30 minute mark, but they still there another hour and a half. You don't want to go after that.
And then if you go to the gym at the beginning of the mark, they're gonna come right when it starts.
Man,
the window from 4 to 8. You go to the gym like I'm gonna go to the gym at 3:30. I'll be back in time. 4 o'clock on the dot. They calling like we're here.
We're 20 minutes out.
Fuck the whole shit up.
Shit. But man, it's it's your boy P4.
It's the kid.
Man. We
TJ.
appreciate y'all hanging out with us, man. And
subscribe,
guns down, man.
Yeah, they got people for that.
Yeah, hire your shooters, bro.
Hopefully you don't need them, but if you do feel like you need them, get some.
Yeah, like he said, like, comment, subscribe. We on everything.
Podbean.
We on Podbean. It's YouTube, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Amazon Podcast, Instagram, Facebook.
Anything you could think of, you can find us.
We on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah. We on Twitter. Yeah.
And like that, we gone.
Peace.